Hey, hi guys, I hope everyone is able to hear me loud and clear. Good afternoon, guys. Hello. How was the day? How was the day? Happy Guru Purnima, guys. Happy Guru Purnima, everyone. How was the day till now? I hope everyone has had a good day to begin with, right? Cool. I will quickly open my charts, right? We will focus on learning today. And I will try to get very quickly, right? I will try to get everyone on the same page. Yeah, I logged in early today just to ensure that everyone can join. We'll give 2-3 minutes, guys. Thanks. I'll just get the charts open for everyone to review so that we don't struggle at the end on the charts. So how many of you all actually followed the daily video analysis that I had shared and then took the trade? Anyone who followed the daily video analysis and took the trade? I hope. Good afternoon, Tony. Volume is low. No, volume is completely fine, Moni. Just check the settings at your end. I checked it in the initial phase. Everyone said the volume was clear. Just try and check it. If in case it is not clear, then I will change the settings at my end. I'll try and change it again. Yeah, it's clear. Just try and rejoin. Just try and rejoin the link. Probably sometimes it happens. Volume is low. No, volume is fine. Volume is fine, Geeta ji. I think the volume. Just give me a minute. Okay, I am just replugging the headset to see if the volume is coming fine. Better now? Guys, is this better? No. Okay. I will just increase this. Okay, I think it should be better now. Yeah. Yep. So how many of you all followed the analysis and took the trade on the long side? I said don't short the market till. So there were two conditions that I had given, right? And if you remember, I had said market is only short if it's actually creating a range. If it opens with a big gap up, it creates a range, and then if it starts falling, range has to be created in roughly 15 minutes, right? First 15 minutes don't take a short trade, right? That was the condition through which we actually were Yeah, good, Rahul. That was the condition where we were looking at taking a short trade, or there was a big gap down, solid body closing, and then a move below, right? Those were the only conditions where we were looking at taking a gap down. Else we were only looking, else only when we were looking at taking a short trade. Else we were looking at everything being long side, right? So we'll start with a learning thing, right? Many people asked us in the DM as to how do I form my bank nifty view, right? Many people asked me this question, how do I form my bank nifty view? This will be a good learning for everyone. I think you can analyze the charts your own self, and reduce the dependency on other people, right? If you learn this thing, right? Now, what did I say? In fact, couple of weeks back, right? I think in one of the sessions I had explained this thing. In a long side market, or when the market is on the bullish side, it doesn't respect any, so resistances are easily taken out. And why are resistances easily taken out? Simple reason is because market has bullish buyers. There are more buyers who are willing to jump onto any trade rather than the sellers, right? The same thing when on the bearish side, market will not respect any supports, right? So the reason is again the same. It's a psychology of buyer and seller, right? It's a psychology of buyer and seller. So new sellers get activated sooner rather than later. Now today's market, right? I said VIX will not play a factor. If you guys go back and read, go through my session, the daily analysis video that I had shared, right? I said it will not play any role. The reason was, if you see, VIX is actually trading near its support, right? From here, VIX has to go higher. The other thing, right, with VIX, which people don't teach, right, is VIX, right, when the monthly series starts, and this particular phenomena is very important in a monthly series, right? Your future rollover always happens on the last day of expiry for the month, which is Thursday, last Thursday of a monthly series. Typically, no, your straddle, strangle, you have lots of option, different types of option sellers, right? Some people actually create synthetic futures, right, where they will roll over their future contract and take a position on the other side. They typically tend to use far off options for offsetting losses or creating margin requirements for their own use. So VIX calculation typically on first week of a monthly expiry will always go for a toss, because your volatility index is nothing but it is computing volatility between the highest sold or bought put and highest sold or bought call, right? That computes the volatility. Now, given the market is trading at an all-time high, it is not in a range. Volatility index is again measured on your Nifty more than Bank Nifty, right? Nifty and its components. So Nifty 50, which is heavily traded instrument from a open interest standpoint, that is where volatility index plays a very dicey role. So by seeing the volatility index up, many people who had gone short would be trapped in the morning. I hope none of you guys were trapped in the morning. Fridays and Mondays of a new monthly series, generally avoid analyzing everything to weeks. Give it a time of 1 or 2 weeks, right? ये synthetic futures का जितना माजरा खत्म हो जाएगा, शॉर्ट स्ट्रैंगल का माजरा खत्म हो जाएगा, आयरन फ्लाई एडजस्टमेंट का, सी बिगिनिंग ऑफ अ मंथली सीरीज, नो, मोस्ट बिग prop desks, right, they don't trade in your weekly series. They start building positions monthly. They are targeting 4 to 6% return monthly, so their adjustments happen mid month. So initially they would sell a straddle and then they would buy a strangle. They would sell a straddle and buy a strangle, and that is where, right, your volatility is very high. Now Nifty typically ATR does not range beyond 400 500 points. that is where you see VIX in the initial part of any month, right? You would see a lot of fluctuation. It happens all the time. See, look at this March, look at April first day, right? So this is the beginning of the series in April, right? Here somewhere it was beginning of the series. Look at May, same story will repeat every month. Same story will repeat every month, right? So that is where VIX, typically at the beginning of the month, avoid looking at it, and you can look at it but don't enter a short trade thinking that VIX is increasing. Volatility increases due to panic, and volatility also increases because people are making far of positions, right? Both those things are correct. I will, on the catalyst trading group, telegram group, I will share the formula for VIX. People who have done CMT will kind of appreciate this thing. They would also be aware of it. It's part of their curriculum in CMT 1 and 2, right? Any questions on why the VIX will not play a role? Has everyone got? See, again guys, I am trying to teach these things. Now some of this content is not available at any places, so try to make use of it, because generally people will not share these finer details, right? Generally people will not share these final details. So I hope you guys are learning from whatever I am trying to share with you guys. Okay. Yeah, any question? If no, then we can proceed forward. Guys, any question? Yes, no? I don't think I am getting the comments. Should I? Okay, I don't know. Wait. Okay, I'm not seeing the questions right now. Okay, that's fine. No questions, right? Okay, good. Now, again, a very important midday setup, right? A very important midday setup that again I am trying to repeat here. I took a trade. In fact, my mentorship batch 1 guys are there. We took a trade basis this setup on Friday. 120, 150 points were done, right? So generally always go to a 15-minute chart. Right now your bank nifty is giving us support here. This is previous day, right? Previous day there is a support in this range, right? In this range option sellers have written their position. Now when market is opening with a big gap, right? See, there is a range here, there is a gap here. Ideally, should I rush and short? So many people, right, they have been taught that whenever the gaps get created 40 to 50% time, gaps get filled the same day. Yes, may be true. I can statistically not say if that number is correct or not. But in the market, you have a concept of runaway gap too. So don't always assume that the gaps will get immediately filled. They do not get immediately filled, right? It's a very important learning concept. Many people I cannot talk about anyone else. I will talk about myself. I used to always assume that if the market is opening gap up, the sellers will bring it down, ensure that there is a price parity, and then it will do whatever it has to do. No, don't assume that thing. You will lose or burn a lot of your capital if you go by that logic, right? Typically when market has opened like this, now the first 15 minutes, so if the sellers have to act, right, they will not wait for these 3-4 candles. They will start acting here in the first candle. If the first candle typically is bullish, never make a bearish entry. Never make a bearish entry. Now here, right, ideally at the opening range break you get a entry. First entry was here, second entry was here. The entry, see, the entry over here did not get triggered. Ideally I would have loved, or you can, anyone, right, anyone who wants to trade can trade with good quantity if you get a call here. The reason is the stop loss is minimal, 44,792, 44,690, right? Your stop loss will not be more, right? Your stop loss will not be more. Now over here 45,040, you know for sure. See, again I said round strikes, right? So at round strike you have 50 100 points here and there, right? So you have to ensure that if you are taking a trade, you are placing your stop loss at 44,950. In this case, your stop loss was slightly wide, so the stop loss was at 44,920, which is the candle low. So in such cases, right, if you have got wide stop loss, your quantity has to reduce, because this is actually runaway gap and market is continuously going up, right? So this was the morning entry that I was hoping. I did not get it. We entered here and we exited. It's just a flow, right? Morning setup, this is how you plan your trades, right? Morning setup, this is how you plan your trades. Now the next thing is, if you see, right, guys, is this clear? Any questions here? Again, I'm saying, don't be in a rush to take trades. You will get your trades, don't worry, right? We'll also plan a trade. Right now it's in a no trading zone. The reason is this box, right? See, here there is a resistance now, and this hammer candle low, right, is the sorry, hammer candle is the support, right? Hammer candle is the support. So this narrow range of 100, and it's a range of 160 points. Considering it's a Monday, your options will not move more than 50-60 points. It could trap you, right? It could trap you. So wait, right now wait. Yeah, just wait right now. Okay, and we'll go to the components also, right? So I'm trying to teach concepts to you guys. Again, no one, some of these things I am also teaching in my mentorship program. We are trying to teach you guys for free of cost. Now when you see this, right, when you see this, what are you, what is the trend trying to tell you? Guys, see, you have an impulse leg, you have a pullback. This is a pullback to the impulse leg. What is the market trying to tell you? Is market telling you to short anywhere? Is the market giving any sign for short? Guys, anyone? Is the market giving us any clear sign of shorting? No signs of shorting, right? The reason why I am saying this is, you can take, see, if you assume, so your, these are your swings in the market, right? This is your important support because it is closing, right? Now if you see, ideally, right, you have had no pullback, right? This is the only level from where market has actually given some pullback, right? Now if I move, if I'm an intraday trader, if I just look at this as a swing in the market, this is actually trading in premium, but it is taking support at 38. So whenever you are in doubt, try to get into Fibonacci tool. If you see, right, this has actually given perfect support between 38 and 50%, a closing above 38%, right? You can again expect these numbers to be taken out. Ideally your targets will be 1.3. I am again saying do not short. I am again saying do not short. The market is again looking long only. For me, right, my targets would be somewhere, I would look at 1. Okay, 1.272. Guys, a move above this, see, there is a trend line which is coming from the top, right? A move above this area 45,241, you would see 45,340 and 45,520 intraday, right? 45,520 intraday. That is also possible, right? That is also possible. So again I am saying do not short. For shorting you need a closing below 45,030, right? You need a solid body closing, a retest of 45,040, and then a trade towards 44,940. If you will enter put, your quantity has to be very less, and your risk management, so see, your stop loss is nearly 60 to 70 points on, from an option standpoint. On a Friday, if you pick up, sorry, on a Monday, if you're picking up 0.46, 0.48 delta, you will get 28 to 32 points as a stop loss. So keep your quantity small there. Yeah, keep your quantity small there. Okay. Now this is the entire story that your spot chart is trying to tell you. Do not enter any trade right now. We may see, again, my hypothesis yesterday was market will go up HDFC Bank from a component standpoint, right, could give a good profit booking, right? Along with HDFC Bank can give good profit booking. Both these are part of your Finnifty. That is where today, if I want to short, I would short Finnifty rather than Bank Nifty, right? If there is a shorting opportunity, Finnifty has a better shorting opportunity than Bank Nifty. Any questions on why I would like to short Finnifty rather than Bank Nifty? Ask the question. Yeah, ask the question if you are seeing that. Yeah, I will proceed to the Finnifty analysis and then we'll look at both the components, right? I want to see both the components to actually bank merger effect. See, there is no bank merger effect right now, Nitya. So, um, ideally, that news, right, caused a lot of movement on the upside, right? The rumor actually caused a lot of movement on the upside. Now that the news is out, the dates have been finalized. People, so in the market, there is a saying you buy on rumors and sell when the news is out. So now when the news is out, people may want to encash and sit on the profits, right? That is where I am seeing some sort of correction coming in HDFC and HDFC Bank. For me, Bank Nifty selling, I personally feel, and we'll go to component. Let's go. Yeah. Yes. So we will go to this component analysis, right, to actually see if Bank Nifty may give us opportunity or not. But I would be more comfortable just going by the hypothesis that HDFC and HDFC Bank both could fall. I would like to short Fin Nifty rather than Bank Nifty. Now, why am I saying so? If you go back to the analysis, right, I said HDFC second half profit booking, HDFC and HDFC Bank. I said ICICI is actually trading near its support area. Now, what can counter HDFC Bank? ICICI. ICICI is actually trading near its highs or lows. It's actually trading near its highs, right? This selling candle, if it starts closing above it, no, 945, this will actually go long, right? Axis surprisingly, which is bullish, has actually started giving a profit booking. For me, Axis below 979 is, or rather, I need a closing below this candle 978, right, is the only time when I would be thinking of profit booking to actually extend right up till 969 in Axis. Otherwise, I feel this is a support. If you see, right, there is a liquidity void. There were only sellers here, buyers came in, went up to 50%. Now they're again bringing it down, but till you actually get a solid closing below this, right, there is nothing doing in Axis. Kotak, right, is again showing some signs of weakness, but Kotak is actually at a support from a trend line standpoint, right? It can actually take a support. So this is neutral. It is only bearish once it starts closing below 1838. SBI, which was weak, has actually started showing strength, and SBI has targets of 590 to achieve. IndusInd was always strong. If the profit booking comes, we'll see. So if I dissect the components of Bank Nifty, there are two or three components which can spoil my game. There are two or three components which can spoil my game. Nifty is very strong because of Nifty IT. Again, Nifty is very strong because of two factors. One is Nifty IT, right? The other one is Nifty FMCG. Now, don't consider this 135 point as a game changer. When Nifty IT moves, no, it moves 500 600 points. There is some, in fact, yesterday also I said I would be happy if we see some profit booking and see some consolidation between 29,300 and 29,600, right? If I see some consolidation, I am happy for the next 2-3 days because this positions Nifty IT stocks from a long term standpoint. But I am saying Nifty IT, Nifty FMCG are both strong enough to pull. That is where I am saying I would like to focus on Fin Nifty if I have to search for short trades. If this box gets taken out from a liquidity standpoint, I would look at going long on Bank Nifty. Do not attempt long on Fin Nifty because HDFC Bank profit booking could actually bring it down. Guys, any question how you plan your trade, how you plan which index to pick? Yeah, any questions guys there? Should I take it as a no and proceed forward? Okay. Yeah, you are clear. Perfect. Right. Now we go to Nifty Financial Services. Yeah. Nifty Financial Services. Again, I was looking at a long year in the first half. Now in the second half, right? Let's see the story. The chart is a mirror image of Bank Nifty. Let's see from a component standpoint, right? I typically tend to take out IndusInd and look at HDFC. Only HDFC, right? I'll just move it here. These are big components of financial services space. Now, just look at this, right? These charts are HDFC Bank, Bank Nifty, and Finnifty. All four charts are same. All four charts are same, which means you have to keep a very close eye on this support. If this support is broken and if there is a closing below this level, you would see a good profit booking coming in the Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty side. Fin Nifty side it will be havoc, because if you see Bank Nifty, only HDFC, right, is the component that can show profit booking. But on Fin Nifty side, right, you have HDFC Bank, Axis Bank could join hands, Kotak could also join hands. Right, so if I look at the component between HDFC and IndusInd Bank is showing strength there. HDFC is showing weakness here below this level, right? So for me to take a short, I am looking at Fin Nifty, right? Now my levels are plotted here. In between, do I need to make any entries or exits? Do I need to plan any trade? I don't need to plan any trade here. I don't need to plan any trade here. Okay, I don't need to plan any trade here. Now I am expecting, see, the Bank Nifty has not moved anywhere. Suddenly you see the put premiums are rising. Bank Nifty has not gone anywhere. If you see, Bank Nifty has not gone anywhere, but the put premiums are rising. There is an interesting bit of trap which is getting created. Typically this setup is known as pennant. For people who follow chart patterns, you see a classical pennant being formed here. Pennant, you can actually, so pennant is nothing but, don't confuse it with symmetrical triangle, bullish flagpole, all those things, right? This is not bullish flagpole. Bullish flagpole में बॉडी है ना, नीचे आता है, चैनल में आता है. यहाँ पे कोई चैनल नहीं बन रहा है. तो ये एक्चुअली पेनेंट है. यू हैव अ इम्पल्स लेग एंड देन यू हैव अ ट्राइंगल. दिस इज नॉट इवन सिमेट्रिकल ट्राइंगल. This is not symmetrical triangle. Personally, I am seeing, if the market is not able to take out 45 to 50, you would see a sharp profit booking candle in the last 1 hour. बैंक निफ्टी से बेटर फिन निफ्टी होगा. फिन निफ्टी में प्रीमियम का मूवमेंट थोड़ा फास्ट होगा, बिकॉज एक ही दिन है एक्सपायरी के लिए. ट्रेड्स थोड़ा प्लान करके लें. डू नॉट become very aggressive and take a trade, guys. As we speak, the market has started reacting, right? Don't worry, do not chase this thing, let it come back. It will come all the way down to 398 to 406, and you can then make an entry, keeping your stop loss at 365 or 370, right? But again, I am again saying this. See, the idea of this session is not to generate trade entries. The idea of this session is to help you guys learn how to frame a view. आपको जब आप चार्ट, नेकेड चार्ट देख रहे हो ना, तो आप एक अपना व्यू कैसे बनाओगे, इंडाइसिस को लेके, स्टॉक को लेके. जो मैंने आपको जो प्रिंसिपल्स बताए हैं, ये प्रिंसिपल्स सेम रहते हैं एक स्टॉक के लिए, सेम रहते हैं इंडाइसिस के लिए. Sit neutrally, right? Sit neutrally, analyze it from both the perspective. If it has to go long, then what? If it has to go short, then what? ठीक है. Do not be headstrong about any direction. Market can go in both the sides. See, we are not market makers, so we cannot determine the direction. We have to follow the direction where market is going. Following of direction we can do accurately only if we have mapped everything, right? See this chart. Our thesis is saying HDFC Bank, if it follows. See, this guy has given all the see, when we analyzed, Axis Bank is giving all the right noise, is making all the right noise. Surprisingly, ICICI Bank is also following it. It's a pair, but ICICI Bank ना जब तक 940 के नीचे क्लोजिंग नहीं देता ना, ये 941 940 के नीचे, आई एम नॉट कॉन्फिडेंट ऑफ ICICI एक्चुअली गिविंग यू प्रॉफिट बुकिंग. I have a personal feeling either it will stay here or it could reverse slightly, but ICICI till it actually closes below 940 will not give you a good profit booking candle, right? Axis also, I said you need a closing below this level to see good profit booking. Levels are marked. More or less I am seeing Finnifty as a good game for a shorting candidate. See, HDFC Bank, keep all your eyes. ये छोटा मोटा है, कोटक वगैरह सब, ठीक है, इससे ज़्यादा फ़र्क पड़ेगा नहीं आपको, इवन इंडेक्स को. सो आई एम पर्सनली सीइंग अगर प्रॉफिट बुकिंग आता है HDFC में, you could see 15-20 points shaved here, you could see 50 points shaved here on HDFC, 15-20 points on HDFC Bank. That combined, right, is 50 to 60 points. It will give a good dent to Finnifty. To counter that, you need Axis, ICICI, SBI and Kotak all aligned. Right now Axis and ICICI, at least Axis is not aligned to go long. Axis is not aligned to go long. ठीक है, मुझे पर्सनली फिन निफ्टी में डिसेंट शॉर्ट मिलेगा ऐसा लग रहा है. यही लेवल है, ये इंट्राडे का ट्रेंड लाइन है, मुझे इसके नीचे क्लोजिंग चाहिए. आई कैन होल्ड इट फॉर द टारगेट्स ऑफ 20,067. इसके नीचे आया तो फर्स्ट टारगेट शुड बी 20,137, सेकेंड टारगेट शुड बी 20,067. Guys, I hope everyone is able to make sense. I hope everyone is able to make sense about how we analyze the markets, right? The idea is to not enter at every level. The idea is to define a level where stop losses can be minimal so that we can enter and exit with a high probability winning trade. There is a reason I am not checking VIX today, and I explained it at the beginning of the session. If you guys have missed it, please go back and watch it. फिन निफ्टी में भी सेम कंडीशन है. फिन निफ्टी एंड बैंक निफ्टी का चार्ट मिरर इमेज है. लॉन्ग नॉट विद, अगेन अभी सेकेंड हाफ में जो भी ट्रेड मिलता है ना, ट्रेड विथ 5 to 10% क्वांटिटी टुडे, बिकॉज लॉन्ग और शॉर्ट, राइट, डज नॉट हैव अ गुड स्पेस. इट इज़ नॉट हैविंग अ गुड स्पेस टू ट्रैवल. सी, लॉन्ग साइड में ना प्रॉब्लम क्या है, अबाउट 20,300 इट हैज़ टू क्लोज, come back and retest around 20,280 to 290. If you get a long, you can take it for 360. 50-60 points move है. एक्सपायरी के एक दिन आपको 30 to 40 points मिलेगा ऑन फिन निफ्टी. एक या दो लॉट अगर आपने लिया तो 2,000 ढाई से 3,000 रुपया बन जाएगा. पर्सनली आई एम लुकिंग एट बाइंग दिस. मुझे इसमें थोड़ा ज़्यादा रिस्क रिवॉर्ड दिख रहा है. My levels of buying may trigger. I would like to take a put trade here. I am just waiting for a reversal candle on the chart. मुझे पर्सनली ये ज़्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है. मैंने कहा था इसको चेज मत करना, ये वापस नीचे आएगा, ये आ गया. आई एम पर्सनली सीइंग अ गुड मूवमेंट इन पुट. Okay, I had given the levels of entry at 396, right? If it comes and triggers, I would like to enter 396 पे I would like to enter. I will keep my stop loss at 370. The entry has triggered, guys. The entry has triggered. A good move will come once it closes above 431. But I don't want it to go in a single direction between 431 to 465. I want some consolidation, right? The analysis we had done together, I hope everyone was able to make sense of the analysis, right? The analysis we had done together, I think more or less the banking space is aligned. The reason I went for bank nifty and not for Finnifty was this actually is taking time to break HDFC. Anyone entered along with me? I have given the stop loss, Nandaji. Paper. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Not an issue. Again, quantity very less because we are trading in the opposite direction. Okay. Guys, I see it is below VWAP, right? It is below VWAP. So try to trail. That's fine, Prava. We'll discuss today. We have our, so Prava is part of our mentorship session. So Prava, we will discuss the loss today. Probably in the before we close the session on the mentoring side, we will actually discuss which trade you had taken. See, we are against the trend. I am actually hoping for a swift move above this level. It is making all the right noise. It has to actually close above this VWAP. See, this candle is very good, right? I am just zooming into 5 minutes. I am zooming into 5 minutes. This candle here formed is very good because you had a sustained fall in put. Actually, if you see, right, this is what I call as a trap candle. इसके ऊपर जैसे जाएगा ना तो ये पुट रॉकेट हो जाएगा बिकॉज यहाँ पे सेलर्स ने अपना लास्ट अटेम्प्ट किया था. Buyers actually pushed it up, sellers again brought it down, right? This, it's not a gravestone doji, but it's an inverted hammer at the form near the support. I don't yeah, it's definitely not gravestone doji. It is not shooting star because shooting star ऊपर बनता है नीचे नहीं. ये इन्वर्टेड हैमर बना है सपोर्ट पे, ये एकदम बीचों बीच बना है गाइज. इसके ऊपर मूव अच्छा आएगा 435 वगैरह के ऊपर मूव अच्छा आएगा. आई एम जस्ट होपिंग इट डजंट टेक आउट द स्टॉप लॉस बिफोर दैट. Components are all still aligned. Components are aligned. The only problem is HDFC, which should show profit booking, is actually holding, and SBI has aligned with HDFC Bank. But it's okay. These two are actually supporting. Kotak is also supporting. Waiting and watching. Let's see what happens. See, I had taken a trade slightly earlier. Because I gave the logic to you guys also. Best trading condition for put will happen below this level. 4512 के नीचे सॉलिड बॉडी अगर आते हैं तो ठीक है. वो ट्रेड बना नहीं है तो इट्स ओके, एज इन कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग. Now my condition for taking a put in Finnifty was I needed HDFC also to fall along with HDFC Bank and the other components, but HDFC is not falling. It's actually trading between support and a resistance, right? So as a trader, once I've analyzed, I've put the conditions on where I will take the trade, how I will take the trade. If my conditions are not getting fulfilled, I should not enter that trade. So that is where Finnifty I am not looking at entering there. We will keep both of these under observation right now. See, the problem why the movement is not happening is this is actually below VWAP, and generally below VWAP, right? I don't like buying option for this same reason. VWAP के नीचे जब तक होता है ना, buyers को confidence नहीं आता है to enter and go full throttle, right? And if you see here also, option sellers will not have any confidence because this is above VWAP. है जाएगा नीचे. I'm looking at this chart, right? The more my heart is telling me that market will give one dip in bank nifty, right? Again I am saying do not short nifty because nifty में जो component है HDFC Infi Reliance, HDFC गिरना चाहिए, नहीं गिर रहा है. निफ्टी आईटी भी वहाँ पे प्रॉफिट बुकिंग में ज़्यादा जोर नहीं दिखा रहा है. सो दैट इज़ वेयर आई एम नॉट लुकिंग एट शॉर्टिंग निफ्टी एट ऑल फ्रॉम एन इंडेक्स सिलेक्शन स्टैंड पॉइंट. फॉर मी Bank Nifty and Finnifty were more probable. Finnifty was highest probable if HDFC joins the profit booking party. HDFC has not joined, so that is where I'll stick to Bank Nifty for taking the trade. That is where we are sticking to Bank Nifty for taking the trade. Now currently when everything is aligned, SBI is spoiling the show, which is okay. SBI I said is bullish. SBI can go all the way till 588, 590. Good thing is everything else is aligned. ICICI is coming to the party. Axis is also coming to the party. Now it's about HDFC. It needs to close below. If it closes below, we'll get a good trade. If it doesn't, it will take our stop loss. Quantity has to be 5% or only 10% of your profit. Do not give more. See again, when I'm saying 5% of what you usually trade, right? Usually you are risking 1 to 2% of your capital. Here you will not risk more than 0.6% of your capital, right? Guys, it's touched 414. Hold as in at least I am holding because मेरा 1:1 नहीं हुआ है. Piyush ji, please post the queries on stock options on live support CTI. This is the power of VWAP. ये इधर दोनों कैंडल अजीब बनाए. 5 मिनट्स पे ही चलते हैं. ये कैंडल भी. This is not a good sign. ठीक है, wait. Hammer at support and continuously going up. TV wait. I am still seeing this trend line to be taken out, then these levels to be taken out, right? But at least the option chart is actually not giving me a complete clarity that it wants to side with me on the short trade. When I put both the option together, spot chart is in between, it is neutral. I explained why I took the entry. Component chart is in my favor. Component chart is in my favor except SBI. In fact, ICICI is doing more than it should do. Axis is at the right level. Kotak was neutral. HDFC, I wanted the support. It has not given me the full support. So I am waiting. I am still waiting. Right? PVC at the rate live support CTI. You can go to Telegram. Cool, Tony. Tony, you are scalper. See, if it continues, so look at the pattern that the market has created, right? Even on Friday, the same pattern. 2 o'clock onwards, down, up, down, up, down, up, right? Today the pattern is slightly different. The reason I am saying it is, see, Friday and say even Wednesday for that matter, right? The high was taken out. The high was taken out. Even here, the high was taken out, and then there was a consolidation. Today is the first day. If you see, market has created a substructure. High has not been taken out. Probably there is some profit booking that we could see, right? Guys who have not made an entry, do not bother to enter now, right? It's a learning trade. I wanted to share. See, again, some of the things, many people have come back saying that we will join the mentorship later. We are not in a position right now. The idea, the reason why we started this channel was to ensure that we are able to spread knowledge. Any channels, right, do not share their setup. I am actually sharing my setup with you guys, right? 30 points are done, guys. Be cautious. There is a trend line and a VWAP above. I said this is more than 1:1 done, right? If you have taken a trade, be cautious and try to trail aggressively. See, there is a VWAP support here, and below that there is a trend line support. There is a VWAP resistance here, and there is a trend line resistance here. 1:1 plus is done, right? Try to exit some quantity if you are multi-lot player, and now you should not give any loss to the market because more than 1:1 is done. More than 1:1 is done. The see, you are trading against the trend. I would love to see this actually go above 430, and then you will see fireworks in the put. Otherwise no fireworks, because this VWAP can support, this trend line can resist, right? Now let's see, we made an entry, we have got an exit at least, right? Now let's see where our thesis has gone right. Axis, HDFC, yes, sorry, HDFC Bank, yes. HDFC has not supported us. ICICI has given us the support. SBI has acted against us, right? I'll just go to IndusInd here because we are looking at Bank Nifty right now. IndusInd been neutral. It has as in we were expecting it to be neutral, right? We were expecting it to be neutral. IndusInd में ना guys, see this again, profit booking if it comes, right? Do you see this? देखो, ये इसमें ट्रेंड चेंज नहीं होगा, ये ट्रेंड बुलिश है, चेंज नहीं होगा, बट प्रॉफिट बुकिंग आएगा ना, तो यहाँ पे भी 6-8 पॉइंट नीचे आ सकता है, ठीक है? दिस इज द लिक्विडिटी. लेट्स सी. ओके गाइज, आई एम मल्टी लॉट प्लेयर्स. आई सेड एग्जिट सम पोजीशन. वीवैप में आपका रेजिस्टेंस है गाइज. See, again, we are fortunate on a Monday, we are getting trades, good trades, and we are also making profit, and we are also getting a chance to learn, right? I would like to hold my position and see what the market wants to do above 435, right? Not the entire position. Exit guys, some of your position exit. If you are a single lot player, you have made more than 1:1. It's close to, as in 26 point was the stop. No, what was the stop loss? 24 points, right? What was it? 24 or 26 points? Sorry, wait. 26 points was the stop loss. You have made more than 30 points, right? Do not be greedy. Do not be greedy. Right? Do not be greedy. Multi-lot players can exit some of their lots and then hold 15-20% of their lots to see what it is doing. Again guys, understand, generally I don't like taking a trade when entries are below VWAP, right? In this case I explained why I took it, right? In this case I explained why I took it. See, we were expecting profit booking to come, and I said this will be a resistance, right? Above trend line it has to close, and this could be a resistance. That is where I was time and again saying you need a closing above this level. It's okay, let's see, we still have 2 minutes. पीयूष, कॉन्कोर में न्यूज़ है, कॉन्कोर में न्यूज़ है, एंड द चार्ट स्ट्रक्चर इज ऑल्सो गुड. Tony, do not chase this. You have exited early. Do not chase this. Do not chase this. people who have exited early, single lot player, do not chase this. Multi lot players can now think of, see again 1:2 is nearly done. This one has made a high of 440. Do not chase this. Positive news, yes, Pivish, there is a positive news. Pivish, why are you holding two lots? I hope you are holding it out of your profit. Any which is share your position with live support CTI, they will connect with you. See guys, 1448 it was here. I said I am still multi-lot player, some profit. I still want to see if it can close here. Then the next target should be 457. Above 457 I am seeing rockets. लेट्स सी यहाँ पे देखो सपोर्ट है ट्रेंड लाइन का, ये कैंडल स्टिक एंड ट्रेंड लाइन दोनों का सपोर्ट है कॉल पुट में, विच इज़ वेयर आई ऑलवेज ट्राई टू कीप ऑल दीज हैंडी विथ मी, राइट. नाउ द गाय हु हैज सपोर्टेड अस एक्सिस, ये अपने अगेंस्ट चल रहा है, बाकी सब ठीक है, बट कोटक इज़ न्यूट्रल. ICICI and HDFC, right? HDFC has not fully come to the party. I want profit booking only below 1721, right? It is not. It is definitely coming in my direction, but not come to the party. ठीक है, वॉच एंड ये लेवल टूटा तो अच्छा, इसके नीचे क्लोजिंग मिला तो अच्छा, आपको 100-150 पॉइंट का डाउनफॉल देखने मिलेगा. दिस डाउनफॉल यू विल बी एबल टू सी इन द लास्ट हाफ एन आवर ऑल्सो, सो डोंट वरी. Okay, guys who are multi-lot players around this level, now exit some of your position, hold 10%, right? This is given more than 1:2. This has given more than 1:2. I hope you guys are enjoying the way we are analyzing the market. VWAP के नीचे मैंने लिया था ट्रेड, एंड मैंने जब ये ऊपर गया था मैंने आपको एंट्री बोला था, ऊपर चेज मत करो, लेट इट कम डाउन, let it can come all the way down to 396, 394, and that is where we plan our trade, right? That is where we plan our trade. Trading is easy or difficult? Trading is easy or difficult, guys? People say bank nifty is very volatile, very difficult to trade. I had placed my SL, market did not reward immediately, but I generally hold 5 to 10 minutes, right? Very easy. It is very easy if you keep your mind clear when you are analyzing. Yes, makhan wala trade hai. Guys, when you are analyzing the chart, sit neutral. I was looking at long in bank nifty. If you guys, and again for people who want to go back and check, right, my view is there on YouTube. I was looking at a long in bank nifty, right? I was looking at short in Finnifty, but long and short, right? You cannot just blindly stand out and say कि बॉस यहाँ से तो मैं ठोकूंगा मार्केट को. अरे नहीं, आपको ठोकने के लिए कंडीशन चाहिए. You will have to sit and define the condition under which it will be long and under which it will be short. For me, the rationale and logic, see, there has to be a logic to everything that you do. What was my logic in Finnifty? HDFC has to move along with HDFC Bank, and that is where Bank Nifty will be, sorry, Finnifty will be more bearish than Bank Nifty. HDFC Bank obviously supported by Axis Bank. Our other thesis was ICICI will stay neutral, Kotak will stay neutral, SBI will stay neutral. Now IndusInd was bullish, right? So I replaced IndusInd with HDFC, and that is where I said Finnifty is bearish for me. Now HDFC did not give the movement, IndusInd में profit booking शुरू हुआ, SBI was against me, and ICICI importantly joined the party along with Axis Bank. If I look these things together, now will I go short on Bank Nifty or Finnifty? I had to go short on Bank Nifty. Components clearly told me the story. See, spot chart is unclear in both the case. Spot chart is unclear in both the case. Even now where market has taken a support, right? Should I delete this? ये बॉक्स थोड़ा, ये बॉक्स के नीचे क्लोजिंग दिया मार्केट ने, नहीं दिया ना गाइस. सी every bit of analysis is live. I am not ट्राइंग टू से दैट मैंने इधर शॉर्ट किया था और इधर कवर किया और उधर लॉन्ग कर रहा हूँ और ये नथिंग आफ्टरवर्ड्स. आई हैड एनालाइज दिस चार्ट विद यू गाइज. We had sat together to analyze the chart. I said there is a pennant formation, but it has to close below this box in spot. Spot is not giving me any confirmation. Components are giving me slight profit booking because of the news, right? And option chart gave me a level where I can enter the trade. This is how you plan your trade. And I said multi-lot players also start exiting. Your 5-10% you are holding. 40 पॉइंट है, 60 पॉइंट है, जहाँ काटना है आप काटो, जहाँ आपको काटना है आप काट सकते हो, उसका कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Now when you are entering a trade, before that you need to do all the analysis. None of the analysis should happen in the, so once you have entered the trade, right, then you start analyzing these things, no? Then your blood pressure levels will be high. You would take a lot of hope trade. You would bang your fists on the wall saying that market is only coming to take my stop loss. All those feelings will come. We had analyzed everything beforehand. We had analyzed everything beforehand, and then we had placed conditions in the market. I knew what is my entry, I knew what is my exit also, right? I knew what is the entry and I knew what is the exit, because see, once you analyze, right, before entering do all the analysis, and that is where I am saying you won't get more than 3 or 4 entries in a day. Now people say that there could be paralysis due to analysis. No, this is not paralysis due to analysis. This is logically constructing a trade plan and then entering your trades at a high probability, low risk, decent sized reward trade, right? This is how you enter a market. This is how you enter a market, right? So friends, this was a gift from our side, Catalyst Trading, on the day of Guru Purnima. There were many people who sent us wishes. We feel grateful for everyone who is following our channel, be it on YouTube, be it on Telegram, or be it on both the platforms or any other social media platforms that we are a part of, right, like Instagram and all. Again, we have not been, or personally I am not getting a lot of time to do a lot of live sessions. I love doing live sessions on YouTube. We are not getting a lot of time. We wrapped up our batch 1. We are starting our batch 2, and we had a break of some time where we were wrapping up a lot of things, right? So in between, as and when I'm getting time, we will try to come more and more live, so that at least trades or some of the things people can learn from us, right? The idea is to ensure that people learn and take a trade. It pains to see when people take counter trades and lose a lot of money. The idea is, so we are not of a thinking that you take training from us only then you will trade. No, nothing like it. There is a lot of free content available on YouTube. If you are finding some quality content from others, please imbibe that. What you would learn from us is very disciplined way of trading, right? What we are teaching, and batch 2 is also there. We have shared the schedule with them, roughly 15 or 20 different setups, right? They are going to learn how you implement those setups, which setup is easy for you to use. All those things we are teaching, right? So I think from today we will start their training, or what we are calling as mentoring, and we hope to see them. It's a almost 7-week long program. We hope to see them successful, and we'll continue our participation with batch 1, because the idea is to also work with them in whatever we have taught them. There could be some loose ends which we would like to tie with them. Loose ends in terms of people not executing certain setups. So until we don't understand from them, there is no point of leaving them in the lurch, right? So they are part of the family, and they will continue to be a part of the family. But important thing is, and I've promised, I had told this to batch 1 guys also, don't worry about profits. Profits will come. Those trades, right, will give you. The idea is not to see, value has to be for the time, not for the money you guys are sending, right? Entry for JSW Steel. Wait, was there a trade given by someone? because since the time I have joined, I have not seen the telegram. At least last half an hour, 45 minutes, I have not seen the telegram. Yeah. Vimalji, you are happy? You're making your consistent profits. Vimal is a recommendation of one of my very close friend. So JSW Steel. Let's look at JSW. So guys, I am now not looking at any creating any entries. I will just go and pick up certain stocks. Next 10 to 15 minutes, we'll try to see. Right? JSW Steel weekly time frame. Shubham, you are looking at any swing entry क्या इसमें? Okay. See, okay. The few things that I am seeing here, and I will just point it out. ये देखो, ये JSW Steel का ये नेचर है, ठीक है. कंसोलिडेशन 24 सितंबर से 20, सो इट्स अ गुड कंसोलिडेशन ऑफ नियरली 6 मंथ्स, राइट. पूरा 6 मंथ्स नहीं, 5.5 मंथ्स है. उसके बाद एक इम्पल्स मूव ऊपर आया. अब यहाँ पे ना ये थोड़ा स्लांटिंग है, ये आर्क थोड़ा स्लांटिंग है. सी इफ यू सी राइट ऑन अ वीकली चार्ट, दिस इज अ स्लाइटली स्लांटिंग आर्क, राइट. कंसोलिडेशन तो हो रहा है. पर्सनली आई वुड प्रिफर इट टू क्लोज अबाउ 810, राइट, ऑन अ वीकली टाइम फ्रेम, विच मीन्स इधर वीकली या डेली देखना, बिकॉज वीकली में कभी कभी मिस हो जाएगा आपका ट्रेड्स. just wait and watch, and then in a 15 minute or 30 minute, let it come back, retest your slanting line which is going upwards, and then try and take a trade. The chart character is such that if it actually closes above, right, it gives a very fast move upside, so you would be able to catch good points. लेकिन क्योंकि stop loss बड़े हैं ना इसमें, personally after breakout I expect one round of retest right up to 780. So till you get that 15-30 minute का bullish candle, do not enter. Thank you Rahul ji. Yeah, thank you. But it's a good pick. It's a good pick. आज चाइना से डेटा भी आया था. जनरली मेटल स्टॉक्स, मेटल, सीमेंट and energy related stocks, no, always watch out for Chinese data. They tend to give you a lot of information there in terms of whether it can move or not, ठीक है. But it's a good pick. This has consolidated well. If you see, right, after the initial pullback, so see, it tried to go up, came down, it again tried to go up, came down here, right, deep pullback. Now when it has gone up, small pullback, again it has to go up, give a smaller pullback till 7. See, it should not break 739. So ideally it should not break above this, it should not break 739. It has to actually, Shubham, here consolidate in this narrow range. Next 1 or 2 weeks, if it consolidates here and then gives you a move, it will give you a fantastic return. Okay, now this is falling deep. Probably in the option chart it would have retested some trend line. Okay, it has retested the level. Now above 468 it should rocket up. I have not made any fresh entries, guys. मेरा position कट गया था पूरा, so I have not made any entries. ठीक है. So I have not made any entries, just waiting and watching, but I am personally seeing a good move above this. See, the idea was to not give, as in we got a good trade, we made good points. Now don't keep chasing. Same level पे headache होगा and stress ही होगा, ठीक है. But today after, like, see how many days, 1, 2, 3, Even here also the same thing had happened. Na? Today after 3 days for the first time market has tried to change its pattern. After 3 days for the first time market has tried to change its pattern. Personally, if tomorrow there is a gap up, I feel the call buyers may be trapped. I will post in my daily analysis video more details, but I am seeing a good trap in case the market opens gap up tomorrow. ठीक है, डू नॉट डू एनी BTST गाइस, डू नॉट डू एनी BTST मत करना, ट्रैप हो जाओगे. एक मार्केट को एक क्लाइमैक्स टॉप बनाने दो. अच्छा इम्पल्स मूव आया है 38,300 से, इट्स अ 7,500 पॉइंट मूव. लेट इट गो ऑल द वे अप एंड देन वील सी. This level has not been broken. As this level was not broken on Friday, as this level was not broken on Wednesday, as this level was not broken on Monday, last Monday. So market is actually creating a pattern. Just wait, sit back, relax, enjoy and analyze the charts. Personally, tomorrow, if see, when this pattern is forming, no, every day market is opening gap up, giving profit booking and going up. Now if you see the candle structure tomorrow, if it opens a big gap up, could be different. It could be a bearish candle and not like Marubozu and all. It could be bearish engulfing in 30 minutes, or it could be a shooting star. Shooting star would be the best candle for us to take a trade on the short side tomorrow, and ideally you should see a good consolidation of 20 to 30 minutes before the fall starts. Yeah. So friends, I hope we have been able to make that difference in your trading journey for some of you all who are following us and are part of our Telegram groups, right? I hope we are able to make that change in your perspective in terms of how to trade BankNifty index, stocks, right? Cool. If there is nothing else, I would like to just end this session. It was supposed to be for 1 hour 15 minutes. We are closing it slightly early in case there is no doubt that anyone has on the stocks, right? I'll try to do twice a week at least on YouTube so that people can continuously learn. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. Take care and have a good day. Just watch the daily analysis video without skipping. The idea is don't skip because there is a lot of information that I share there. It will be of great use. Thanks Rahul. Thank you so much. Yeah, but don't skip and watch because there is a lot of learning content that I post on the daily analysis session. The idea is in the flow, right? We keep analyzing. Sometimes what happens, people just look at beginning and the end and trying to make sense of any trade that I have given there. Yeah. Cool. Thank you guys.